The origin. The most important festival in China is the Spring Festival. It is said that it evolved from the winter's sacrifice, and as the warm spring was about to begin, the people of the entire clan gathered together to thank gods and their ancestors. And they shared and enjoyed everything as they ate, sang, and danced heartily. Eventually, the winter sacrifice became the Spring Festival, which was the sign of getting rid of the old and welcoming the new.
The story of Nian. So there is a legend in China about the monster that was called Nian, which means year, and it tells about the monster who would intrude into villages to eat people, and they were really afraid of him and wanted to get rid of him. So there were three things that Nian was afraid of, and that was color red, fire, and loud sounds. So one night when the dragon appeared in the village, people were determined to get rid of him. So they decided to hung pieces of red peaches on their doors, lit piles of fire at the gates, and beat gongs until the dragon monster leaves. So they did it all night long, and Nian got scared and left the town for good.
The door gods. There is a tradition in China of hanging the paintings of the door gods on the external door of a house. It is said that once the Emperor Taizong was very ill and had a dream in which ghosts came to the palace in search of him. He was so anxious that he commanded the top two generals to stand guard outside his bedroom. Afterwards, the emperor slept very well and had no further dreams of the ghosts. The tale soon became widely known, and the folks made the paintings of the door gods and placed them on the doors to share the protection.
New Year's Eve. So basically, Chinese people gather together on New Year's Eve, and they sit around the big table enjoying the New Year's Eve dinner, and it represents the happy family reunion. And on that day they don't eat fish because fish is a homophone for surplus, and it expresses the wish that they will have a surplus fortune in the coming year. Food. So the most popular food is dumplings shaped like a crescent moon, and its Chinese pronunciation is yaozi, and it means midnight or the end at the beginning of time. In addition to those dumplings, Chinese people serve noodles as a first meal, and New Year cakes and tangyan, a kind of round sweet dumplings. And in China, noodles symbolize longevity, and New Year cake is called Nian Gao in Chinese, and that conveys the hope of improvement in life year after year, and the round sweet dumplings are a symbol of reunion.
The red packets. Giving red packets during the Spring Festival is another custom. And the packet is simply a red envelope with money inside it, which signifies luck and wealth. They are handed out to younger generations by their parents, grandparents, relatives, neighbors, and eldership. The families are supposed to give the red packets to their children at New Year's Eve.
Celebrated activities. To pay a New Year's visit is very important even during the Spring Festival, and nowadays most frequent visits are those between relatives and friends. Beginning in the Song Dynasty, people started sending each other cards to express New Year's greetings, and at first it was only popular in the upper class, but then it became popular everywhere. And the practice continues on today during the Spring Festival. And most famous activities are dragon dance, lion dance, and stilts show.
Reasons to celebrate the Spring Festival. The whole year's work depends on a good start in the spring. So Chinese people generally hope that all good things like peace and health will occur in the new year. They place all their wishes and hopes upon the successful start of a new year, and celebrate it by wearing their best clothes, eating sumptuous food, and indulging in all kinds of recreation activities. Another reason to celebrate Spring Festival is to say farewell to the past, in hope that all disease, distress, and other misfortune that may have occurred will be gone forever, along with the past year.